I was waiting for this to happen, and I'm kind of upset that it's happening now. Good morning, everybody. What's up? It's Sacred Eagle. Jalen Hurts is just very, very frustrated, and according to multiple sources, this is why. And I'm going to read this article by Bleeding Green Nation. If you haven't seen it already, I'll leave a link into the description. But of course, this just so happens to come out at 10:30 in the morning today of their, playoff game. But it's good that we finally have some clarity on what's going on, because this is just ridiculous, But so Jalen Hurts' desired direction for this offense has not materialized, which has been a source of disappointment for the franchise quarterback, according to a source with direct knowledge of Hurts' thinking. A disconnect between the visions of Sirianni, Hurts, and offensive coordinator Brian Johnson has affected the offense's ability to land on an identity, the source said. In the early stages of the Eagles' skid, Hurts was hoping the direction of the offense would change. A source familiar with him said that he was believing that they were overly reliant on vertical routes and not utilizing short to intermediate throws, particularly over the middle of the field, where Brown has thrived in his career. In short, the belief was that there is too much flash over substance, a sentiment others on the offensive side of the ball has shared. A source described Johnson as having to fit his own philosophy within an offensive structure belonging to Sirianni. So it all goes back to Nick Sirianni. And just how much, control Johnson has as a player as a play caller is unclear. Sirianni has acknowledged that he'll step in to overrule a call on occasion, as he did on a critical 3rd and long against the Washington Commanders in Week 4, when Johnson wanted to pass and Sirianni dialed up a run, which didn't pan out. The line is blurred enough that some offensive players don't know for sure who is calling the plays and when. This is not okay. If this is true, of course, which I would say for the most part it is. I know that the source isn't saying their name, and this is Brandon Lee Gotton who's posting it. So, of course, if you want to take that with a grain of salt, you can. But this sounds like it makes total sense to me, because there's no reason for this offense to struggle the way that they have, knowing the talent that they have and what they're good at. Verticality is good, but it's only in specific instances, especially with this offense, that you need to do that. We are a run-heavy, catch and run, run blocking, pass blocking heavy offense that thrives off of yards after contact. We do not need these huge chunk plays being, 4 verts all the time, which is clearly what we have been doing, and it sounds like Hurts and others are not happy about it. I don't understand why there's the disconnect between the 3 main offensive minds, with Hurts, being the offensive guy running the show, Sirianni and Johnson, who create the plays. I don't know why there's such a disconnect, especially between those two, because they got to work together. Brian Johnson supposedly calling the plays, but if Sirianni with his head says overriding plays, that would explain on why, back-to-back first and second downs, you would get, quarterback run, and then wide receiver screen. Doesn't that sound something like Nick Sirianni coded, right? Because he's a wide receiver, and we remember how this offense looked in 2021 when he was forcing the ball to be thrown left and right 24/7 before we started running the football. I don't know. We all knew that it stemmed back to Sirianni, because he's been open about that, how it's his offense. We understand that, but we didn't know that he was overriding calls like this, that he was literally going in on 3rd and long and saying, no, not a unique concept with receivers going through the middle to give us the best chance of picking up 17, 18 yards at the bare minimum to make us go for it on 4th and 1 or 2 with a tush push or a run play. No. We're going to run a quarterback draw. That's bad. That's really bad, and that shows a lack of confidence from the coach and frustration from the others. So let me know your thoughts on this, because we knew that there was something going on with Sirianni, but I didn't think that he'd be overriding the play calls that Brian Johnson were making. Because even if Brian Johnson's not making the right play calls, on 3rd and 17, we should not be running quarterback draws or wide receiver screens, especially with the issues that could potentially come with that, with, getting an O-lineman rolled over or Hurts getting injured on its way down from a tackle like last year against the Bears, or Devontae Smith getting rolled over pass blocking for Dallas Goedert when it should be the other way around. I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys later tonight after or even during, depending on how it goes, the Buccaneers game. Flag was fly.